Dream is often cited as the best Minecraft player. Gaining nearly 17 million subscribers in 2020, Dream has risen to fame extremely fast, thanks to his inventive challenges and Minecraft prowess. Dream is one of the many reasons Minecraft is popular again today. When in 2015 Minecraft was popular for mod reviews and music videos, now it's populated with challenges and showcases of skill. So out of all his moments, which are his best? That's what we're exploring today. Greetings gamers and welcome back to Top 10 Gaming. I'm Connor Monroe and this is the top 10 smartest Dream moments. Let's do it. And it's 10, build parkour. Parkour is a staple of any Minecraft player. The adventure maps we've played, the sky wars we've competed in, the mountains we've scaled, most of these things have some parkour elements in them. Minecraft Manhunt isn't the exception to this. In fact, this is fully based on parkour and navigating terrain. The better you can navigate the world, the more likely you are to avoid the hunters. But in the Nether this gets excessively more difficult, but with some sharp skills and a keen eye you can make it through. But if there's a lava lake, you'll need more than just luck on your side. You'll also need Reddit. The incredible play of jumping across boats on lava in the Minecraft Speedrunner vs 3 Hunters Grand Finale video was incredible, shocking George, Sapnap, Bad Boy Halo, and us. He did get this off of Reddit though, so it's not the most original thing, but that's why it's at number 10. And at 9, Minecart suffocation. When there are 4 hunters that have fully enchanted diamond armor, I'm sure that you'll find yourself panicking as well. How are you supposed to kill them when their defenses are outmatching yours? Well, thanks to the recently added cramming mechanic, you can get stuck in a block that is also taken up by 20 other entities, and you're going to start suffocating or be squished by all those entities cramming in that block. And it doesn't need to be mobs. While this is useful for semi-automatic animal farms, this idea can actually be used to make traps and other farms using minecarts. You can use it to kill the wither fairly quickly if you trap them under the return portal. Dream used this idea to trap George in a minecart trap when all the hunters had full diamond enchanted gear, thus being able to take it for himself and probably saved his life in the Speedrunner vs 4 Hunters finale, leading him to later victory. Good job, Dream. That was probably the only way to actually kill one of the hunters. Before we get to number 8, you know I have to do this. So, according to YouTube statistics, only a small percentage of people who watch the videos are actually subscribed, so if you enjoyed the video, subscribe. It's free and you can always change your mind. Also, if you like the video, press the like button. It helps us out a lot, actually. And at 8, Pitfall. In the recent Speedrunner vs 4 Hunters finale rematch, Dream came up with a genius trap. His friends are also good at the game, so they know how to MLG water bucket. This makes most falling traps useless, unless there's a way to prevent them from placing water, right? Well, actually, there was. Dream loaded the bottom of the fall with crafting tables, meaning that unless the hunters were holding shift, something that nobody really does while falling, they wouldn't be able to place the water. Instead, they'd open up the crafting table. And it worked! All 3 hunters that got caught in the trap fell to their deaths. Unfortunately, it didn't really make an impact considering how Dream ended up getting demolished by a potion of harming after Ant stayed back and got him low, but that was still a good trap nonetheless. This also could have been accomplished by using some slabs on the top half of the block, since water would be placed on the bottom half, because they would waterlock it, and then you'd still take damage. And at 7, flying boat. When we think of boats, we think of water, right? Floating in the ocean, keeping us from drowning, colliding into lily pads and then breaking into pickaxes in the early days. But now boats have a major upgrade. They've improved vastly and can now even fly. At least, kind of. In the videos Minecraft Speedrunner vs 3 Hitman and Speedrunner vs 4 Hunters finale, Dream uses a boat in such a way that lets him glide off a mountain and land in water nearly 40 blocks away. This seemed to be thanks to a combination of getting out and re-entering the boat, thus giving it a fraction of a second of weightlessness that let Dream push forward. And then he gets out, gets back in, and does it again. This was genius and beautifully executed, actually getting me to try it out in my own world. It's much harder than you think. I kept running off the boat, but that's probably because I was holding W and not pressing it only while in the boat. I should try it again. And 6, fishing rod. Fishing rods pre 1.9 were about getting double damage, but after 1.9 they weren't really used for that purpose anymore. They were used as fishing rods. However, Dream found a creative use for them in Minecraft Speedrunner vs 4 Hunters, where he ended up pulling the hunters off their towers into lava and into his axe. He also then used it to pull up a strider while getting on it and falling towards a lava lake. This is an iconic moment, and honestly, this video is just iconic. It's a really good showcase of both Dream's skill and the wide variety of things you can do in Minecraft. Fishing rods are now one of the most overpowered things in the game. You can even use them to pull mobs up scaffolding now, which helps to get zombies or villagers into iron farms that are high in the sky. While the fishing rod became pretty obsolete after 1.9, Dream gave us a reason to use it again, at least in a combat scenario. And we were doing that beforehand, but he helped us do it even more. Halfway through at number 5, Stranded. In Speedrunner vs. 4 Hunters rematch, Dream pulls an incredible maneuver by stranding all 4 hunters on the nether roof, thus preventing them from getting home without dying and losing all their gear. This gives Dream a huge advantage, giving him time to escape and get further in his mission of beating the dragon. The hunters made the mistake of not bringing flint and steel to the nether, which resulted in them having to die to get back. Well, unless they had run back to the portal in the overworld after one of them died. They obviously have never been stranded in the nether by a ghast before, because once that happens, you'll learn to bring a flint with you in case a ghast shoots out your portal. But no matter what, they managed to lose a load of their gear along with plenty of time thanks to this clever maneuver by Dream. Because he's a smart player and understands the mechanics. It would have been sick if they could have lit the portal though, but they didn't even know that you could get onto the nether roof. And at 4, Confusion. This play was actually called out by another YouTuber who made an analysis as suspicious because of the context, but this is actually a genius play. Somehow all 3 hunters and Dream got full iron gear and a diamond sword while they were all fighting together. However, Dream threw a splash potion of invisibility at the group, and they were so close together that everyone was hit, turning them all invisible and only showing their armor. Dream then runs through one of the hunters, obscuring his position, and everyone in the group ends up attacking one of the hunters that they actually thought was Dream. However, the jig is up once Dream kills a hunter and thus revealing who he is, because, you know, it tells you who you killed in the chat. So he had to run, but this was a great way to get rid of one of the hunters and probably save his life. And a 3, Explosive Finish. There were over 4 billion timelines of this manhunt, and in only one do I win. This is that timeline. This was Dream's speech in the Speedrunner vs. 3 Hunters Grand Finale rematch, where the hunters had already gotten to the end portal and surrounded it, making the perfect trap. Little did they know that Dream was planning something big. After faking hopelessness to both trick the hunters and us, Dream started crafting TNT. He then places 9 above the portal, lighting the top 6, while waiting for just a moment before letting them fall into the portal by lighting the bottom 3. The result, as he shows from Sapnap's point of view, is the TNT falling into the end and destroying the hunter's platform, sending them into the void. Sapnap tries to ender pearl but hits George instead, thus securing the victory for Dream. This is an incredible moment and really goes to show the incredible problem-solving skills required in a situation like this. We know that this is possible since sand dupers have been in the game for a while and use the end portal to duplicate sand, but seeing the portal like this puts Minecraft Manhunt in a whole new light. Although you can't really use that again because I don't think that they're gonna fall for it again. And at 2, Fireworks. Spoiler alert for the most recent Minecraft Manhunt, so if you haven't seen it, go watch it and then come back. This goes for the next 2 numbers. Minecraft Speedrunner vs. 4 Hunters Grand Finale rematch. In the previous hunt, we saw Dream get killed by a splash potion of instant damage, so he had to find a way around that. He does this by using fireworks. If you didn't know, fireworks can be shot from a crossbow and act as projectiles that cause massive damage if made correctly. So Dream made a load of big fireworks and loaded up multiple crossbows with the ammunition, creating basically explosive arrows. After blasting a hole into the portal room, Dream fires all the fireworks at the hunters, killing them all basically instantly, thanks to their area of effect damage, because you know, they're explosives. After they were dead, he collects the ender eyes that Sapnap took from him earlier on and completes the portal, thus securing his victory. It was an incredibly smart tactic, and I thought it was for the dragon, thinking that maybe the explosion will be like a ranged explosive bed, but using it on the hunters was hilarious, and he couldn't stop screaming afterwards. Honestly, I probably wouldn't either. He also alludes to it during the speech he also did during the 3 Hunters Grand Finale rematch, where he says, "There will be fireworks when I win." Because, you know, he did the speech. He was like, this is the same speech I gave last time, but there will be fireworks when I win. Finally, in at number 1, Scaffolding. Scaffolding is commonly seen as a useless block. Mumbo Jumbo used to say that slime blocks are better scaffolding, and plenty of memes still refer to dirt as the ultimate scaffolding block. However, the use of scaffolding during Speedrunner vs. 4 Hunters Grand Finale rematch is awesome. He uses it as a way to basically MLG water bucket in the nether, thus confusing the hunters multiple times. And in the ultimate win for probably the whole series, he uses the well-known scaffolding ghost block glitch to run on air. The hunters are unable to see the block and he is just cruising. While he didn't need to sprint that hard, I'm sure, unless they decided to start shooting their bows, he managed to cross a huge lava lake without the hunters even having a chance to catch him. It cost him his second parrot, but I'm sure the sacrifice was worth it, since in the end he did become victorious after the firework play from the last number. What do you think the smartest Dream play is? There are plenty of ones that I couldn't include on this list, so maybe we should do a part 2 as well. There we have it, friends, the top 10 smartest Dream moments. Thank you all so much for watching. I have been and shall remain Connor Monroe, and I'll see you in another video. I didn't include where he gets the ender pearl after falling off the end island, but that's because that was just luck. George killed Sapnap, thus dropping an ender pearl, and he used it. That's not really him being skillful. That's not really smart. That's just luck.